It's been 3 months since I dropped my original CPU versus CPU slow sim slider set for Madden 26, and we've had a couple updates since then change the gameplay. So it's about time we update that slider set, and we're going to go over everything you need to upgrade and get the best experience possible for your CPU versus CPU slow sim experience. I cover it all in the video next.
And Bonds hits right high. It's a dig. It is out of here. This is caught. Diggs. Sideline. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Bryant for the win. Bang. Watch out. He's got getting away from the top speed. By Michael Short.
So before we get started, I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. And if you happen to be new to the channel, if you could do me a favor, subscribe, man. I'm almost at 24,000 subs and really mean a lot to me to get there sooner than later. And if you liked anything I had to say in this video, if you could do me a favor, like the video, as well as that'll help YouTube push this to people who aren't subscribed. That'll help me grow. And quick PSA, the Simgamingnetwork merch shop has gone live. In fact, I am wearing one right now. We got the Sim Gaming Revolution hoodie on, and we got a couple cool designs over there. So if you want to represent just sim gaming, not necessarily me exactly, sim gaming in general, and want to support the channel, consider checking out the merch shop. You might find something you like. That's my quick plug. Let's go ahead and get into why you're here, which is the settings. So because we're in CPU versus CPU, I'm assuming most people also play user versus CPU. So we're only going to cover the 4 things you need to do in the main menu. For that, I'm also going to assume that if you're watching this video, you're using my user versus CPU sliders as well. And so hopefully you have the rest of the stuff set up, but if not, that's okay. We're going to cover at least the 4 things you need for the CPU versus CPU set, which is injuries 25, fatigue 50, speed parity is at 17, and physics-based tackling is at 25. Speed parity, I've been at 17 all year for Madden college football. Got a video on it. If you want to know more why, you can see that it's on the channel. It's under the college football playtest, the playlist, excuse me, and you can check that out if you want to know why. Otherwise, those are the 4 things you need to have set in the main menu for this. Next, we can go hop into your franchise, and I just want you guys to know that where I'm bringing you this information is, as you can see here, the Falcons is my team in the SGN League. And these are going to be the new sliders going into our year 3 of the SGN League, which is, of course, 32 team online CPU versus CPU slow sim league, full of 32 users, man. It's pretty fun. And so this is what's going into our league for year 3. So you're getting like the most recent stuff that I'm using. Big change is we are down to all pro for the CPU versus CPU set. Tested pro, tested all pro, tested all Madden, trying to get rid of some of the crap that's in the CPU versus CPU gameplay, and I think all pro is more balanced. And so we're going to all pro for this set, and of course we're still in simulation. Now, one thing that is not required, but people are going to ask, is wear and tear. When I say not required, I mean you don't have to use my wear and tear. You can use whosever wear and tear you want. Full disclosure, what you're seeing here on the screen is wear and tear. I made 2 videos about 2 weeks ago where I used ChatGPT to build slider sets for Madden, and I did for college football. Just fun, see what it had to say. And the wear and tear sliders that ChatGPT gave for Madden, I wasn't really a fan of. Just looking at them, it didn't just look appealing to me. However, for college football, those wear and tear sliders did look really, really good. And I've been cross-pollinating my wear and tear from college football and Madden all year. They've been the same, both games for me. So what you see right here is the wear and tear that the ChatGPT video for college football had recommended for that game. So this is the wear and tear for college football from ChatGPT. That's what I'm using. You don't have to use it, but I know people are gonna ask, so I show it. Next, we're going to go over to auto subs. Auto subs have an impact on gameplay. I like to use that to manipulate the gameplay we've made some changes over here. And if you are new to the channel, then maybe it's news to you that auto subs impact gameplay, but that's what I do. I don't like to touch the gameplay sliders as much as possible. I think the gameplay is better the closer to default that it is for those sliders. Otherwise you get in slideritis, you're constantly changing stuff. So anyway, the auto subs that you see on the screen for quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, those are 100% mandatory. Need to have them set like this. The wear and tear sub strategy is not. Do whatever you want to there. You have free reign, play around with it, have fun with it. But the actual auto subs you need to have set exactly as you've seen here for the gameplay to play as intended. So we're just going to keep scrolling through tight end, offensive line, linebacker. And if I'm going fast, don't hesitate to just pause the video. And then we got defense tackle, edge, and cornerback. And we're going to round it out with safety. Now, once you have these set, make sure you hit accept and continue. Bottom left-hand side of the screen. If you just hit back, it will not save them. Once you have that set up, all that's really left to do is the gameplay sliders. I highly recommend hitting reset and then triangle to import from the main menu. And as you can see, they're all 50 except for quarterback accuracy and interceptions. Both are at 30 for player and CPU, because I'm not sure which one the game pulls from doing CPU versus CPU. So better safe than sorry. So fairly straightforward there. All 50, quarterback accuracy and interceptions, both 30. When we get down to special teams, this is what I'm rocking. Default other than accuracy, 25 for field goal, and punt is 75. Everything else is 50. And then the game options should pull from the main menu here. And now the precipitation. I am using the precipitation sliders that ChatGPT recommended for Madden 26. I never really got around to testing the precipitation sliders. You really need, a specific environment to do that. And so I never settled in on a set. But I thought this was a good time. I actually liked the ChatGPT precipitation sliders for Madden, so I'm running with it. We're rolling with it, man. That's what we're doing. Again, you do not have to use these precipitation sliders, just like wear and tear. You can use whatever you want to. However, you do need to have precipitation movement line up with the speed threshold, so 17. Penalties. I am happy to announce that I actually built this slider set around penalty call rates. So that was the first area that I started, and then moved on to the other areas of the gameplay to line up with penalties. So you are going to get penalties at a decent rate. It is EA, right? So not what it should be, but offsides 55, false start 65, holding 55, face mask, it doesn't matter. Doesn't get called anyway. DPI is at 65. A face mask and DPI, the settings impact gameplay. They don't impact call rate. So the DPI one, because the call rate is the same no matter what it's set at, is being used for gameplay. Face mask, same thing. And we're just going 50 with it for now. Illegal block in the back does get called. It is at 60. And then big one, we are turning intentional grounding back on. This I will give credit. Mad Dad was doing some testing, helping me out, and he recommended it to me. And I had some people test it in the user versus CPU space. They said they liked it. The main thing they said that this helped with was the CPU quarterbacks actually taking off and running past the line of scrimmage instead of running parallel to it. They did notice a difference there. So we are turning it on, and then roughing the passer down to 0. Try to get rid of as many egregious sack numbers as possible. And then running into the kicker, we have that off. Everything else is on. Guys, that is the slider setup. We don't really need to talk about too much else, man. We're using this in the SGN League. So I'm signed off on it. We had people testing. Shout out to my guy Big Papa. Mad Dad helped too. Shout out to those guys. And I'm really looking forward to the gameplay for this in year 3 of the league. And I hope if you incorporate this into your CPU versus CPU franchise that you enjoy it too. Otherwise, that is it for this one, y'all. Stay tuned to the next one. Peace.